Hey, now I'm enjoying the movie. Now I'm liking the movie. It took them an hour for them to get into this part. It took them an hour for them to get to this part. I'm ready. I can't wait to see what happens next. See, when you have action and scenes and whatnot, now I'm enjoying the movie now. You see how now I actually have life and I'm alive now? The first part of the reaction, I was kind of like just dead and dry. Because these movies back in the day, it took too long to get to it. Now we got to it and I'm ready. Let's get it. What's the word, you two? What's the word, you thizzle? What's the word, you tizzle? What's the word, you? What's going on, man? Hey, man, today, man, look, first thing first. Now, I see that a lot of y'all didn't like I ain't gonna say didn't like, but y'all had something to say about the part one of this. Now, I see it's an hour and 20 minutes left. I'm gonna try to watch this whole thing. Because I gotta, if you watching this, chances is my bro is already running the channel right now, but if you watching this, chances is I'm already going where I gotta go, and my month time away has started. I'll be gone for a month. You know what I'm saying? Should be back like end of May. But my part one, a lot of y'all was like, y'all didn't like how I was like really into with the characters. I was actually in tune with them, voicing my dislikes and whatnot. Y'all was saying just, oh, chill out, it's just a movie, or you getting too emotional about it, or it's just a bunch of dumb kids in a car and whatnot. So I'ma chill out then. Y'all didn't like that? I bet. Y'all want me to get into it. You know what? I ain't gonna get into it then. I'ma just watch the movie. Y'all want me to just be a boring old reactor. Just, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Ha, that was funny. Yeah, look at that. First of all, if the movie makes me act that way, I'm going to continue to act that way. Or it's not even acting, to be honest. But I am going to chill down a little bit. Since y'all was like pussy, y'all was in y'all feelings, y'all was pussy hurt. You was like just so whiny. I'm going to chill out then. But we got part two right here. Much love to y'all for watching my introductions too. Much love to y'all for even watching my channel, being subscribed. I'm about to hit, if I was still here, I'll probably hit 5K faster, but my bro should be taking over, so hopefully he'll at least somehow, some way, keep the content coming. I just want to at least have him upload once a day. But let's get to it. Part two. Follow that dream. I'm going to chill out because y'all was, but here we go. I'm going to keep my lights on this video because the part one that I watched, I don't like how the lights was off and it made my quality just look like bland and nasty. So I'm going to keep the lights on this video. Y'all ready? If you ready, like the video right now. Like it. Now I'm gonna try to chill, but if Elvis and his dad make me mad and they do what they was doing last time, I don't have no control over that. Don't get mad at me, get mad at Elvis and his pops. Let's get it.
Wrong and tell them they always got to take orders. Some folks tell you what to do. They think they know more than you.
Facts.
They insist that they're giving sound advice, but as sure as you're living, it ain't sound, it ain't nice. It just doesn't sound like sound advice. Some folks like to be the boss. They get up on their high horse. Oh, they say that you're getting sound advice. Well, there's one thing I'm betting, it ain't wise, it ain't nice. You won't like the sound of their advice. Sound advice we're giving, sound advice. Just as sure as you're living, If you're smart, you'll think twice when they start to sound off with advice. Don't listen to their sound advice. Hey!
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, she look good for real. She definitely look good.
Toby, 15 minutes left.
Kind of like a church, ain't it?
Yeah.
What they got them poor fellows locked up for?
They tell us they cash checks and make change and things like that.
Oh. Did they do the landing too?
Yeah, I suppose so. No, there, through the glass door. Now, Toby, you make sure and don't forget to tell them that we grossed $92 on Sunday. And that you're in the Army. That's for character reference. Okay? Now, go on.
Hey, ain't you coming with me?
No, I can't go in. I'm not dressed.
You don't look no crummier than I do.
Well, now, it's different for me. Now, you go on, Toby. I'll be standing here praying.
Bruh. Bruh, I can't even pause without having that thing on there. But who is this woman right here? Y'all was telling me how Anne Margaret was the best looking lady back then. No, she was not. Compared to this lady right here, Anne Margaret was not better looking than her. Period. This lady right here looks way better than Anne Margaret. And she has more sex appeal too. Most definitely. Anne Margaret was not that bad to me. Her right here, fire. She looked good. More natural good too. This nigga, dog.
Anything I can do for you? Oh, no, I don't believe I have any use for a policeman right now. Thank you.
What is he trying to do anyway? Am I like out the loop or something? What's his goal?
Oh, pardon me, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
What the hell?
Thank you, sir. What do you want?
Money?
What?
Money.
There's nothing to be afraid of. In fact, I'm just as scared as you are. What's that you're saying? You feeling sick, huh?
Let's see, that's what I be. Bruh. How can stuff like this not annoy you? Because it's like. Let me watch the movie.
You look like you need help. Help! 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 Help!
Get your hands up.
Who, me?
Come on, get him up.
Oh, drop his phone on the floor?
He's got a hostage.
Open the dang door, will you?
Just open this door. Get him before he goes for his gun.
Watch out, we don't have Mr. Binkley.
Man's in bad shape. He ain't gonna get...
Bruh, it's not just. See, this is the thing, bro. This is a bad movie because it's not the from the. It's like y'all was telling me, oh, his family is just dumb and whatnot. It's not just the family. Every character in this movie, it's supposed to be a comedy. Like, I see if I was like 80, 90, maybe this would be funny, but this is not even genuine. It's like almost like irritating because like it's not funny. It's just confusing and it's like stupid. Like, and y'all was saying it's just the family that's being dumb. No, every character in this movie is dumb. From the government to the policeman to Mr. King, all of them is stupid. No, besides Mr. King, matter of fact, he the only one that was logical. Everybody else is just like, it's like everybody just doesn't have a brain or something. This isn't a funny movie to me.
Better if you fellas don't do what I say. One of you better call him an ambulance.
Hold it right there, I'll blow your head off.
The way you waving that thing around, you're likely to hit most anybody. You better put yours down, too. Thank you.
What the hell?
Why don't somebody get him a doctor?
They scared of you.
Watch out, Mr. Andy Carter's got a gun.
Hello, Toby. Are you holding up this bank?
Oh, sir. Somebody holding it up?
Where'd you get that gun?
Oh, I took it away from him. He was over there waving it around. He might shoot somebody. But it's even loaded.
Let me have it, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. What have you done to George?
Oh, nothing. I just picked him up. He fainted. Are you all right, sir?
I don't know. Who are you?
Friend of mine. Runs that fishing place out on the new highway.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I thought you...
All right, guard, open up the doors, please.
Thank you.
All right, folks.
The only logical person in this movie. Thank you. It was like almost hurting my head to see all these. Like, what was the writers like thinking? Like, everybody's just illogical and dumb. It's like, who can you relate to in this movie when everybody just doesn't even have a sense of common sense and like just a brain? God damn, that just made me like. I was like, oh man, that was a bad. From a writer's point of view, this is like kind of bad. Definitely, and I feel like I'm a good person to be critiquing things because I don't look at it with a biased point of view at all. I look at it from every side, and I'm open-minded, and I can see every side. Just how I critique myself. I promise you, just how I'm critiquing this movie, I critique myself and my own content. If you don't believe me, just go down my channel and watch how little things just keep on changing and changing. I promise you, it's not just the movies I do this to. I do this to everything in my life. And I'm not enjoying it so far because it's just making me... I think I'm going to enjoy it the more I watch it, but the other Elvis movies is way better than this one so far.
Just a mistake. Everything will be all right.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, Holly. I'm all right.
Look at
Hello,
her.
Mr. Endicott.
Hello, dear. Well, maybe you can tell me what this is all about.
I don't know. It just seemed to happen all at once.
Well, Mr. Bentley yelled for help.
No, I didn't.
George, remember you're a vice president. Please get off the depositor's table.
Well, I didn't yell for help.
Yeah, it was Elvis that
Well,
yo.
I thought he was sick.
This man broke into the bank full of stuff.
I understand, guard. Here's your gun. Just go about your business.
Scary ass guard. Why are you even a guard? Scary ass.
Let's
Gave
get
your
down to
gun
the
up
business.
that quick. You ain't no
Now,
guard.
young lady, what are you and this gentleman doing in our
Fire
little
that man.
You want to borrow $2,000.
Please.
Please.
Well, you went to the right person. George here is our loan officer.
Well, could we have the money right now, sir? You see, the parking meter's running outside.
Well, Toby, we don't do things quite that fast here. Why don't we come to my office? I think George needs to sit down.
Man, George, sit
Come
your
on.
scary ass
Come
down
along, George.
too. Scary ass nigga. Sit down, bro.
Well, so if we can get the dock and the boats and the outboard motors, we can rent them, make a lot of money, and build a house.
Well, George here's the man you're going to have to convince. You frightened him to death. Now it's his turn to frighten you.
Frightened to death.
Mr. Cooper, the bank must have security now. Well, that is to say that we have to be sure that we'll get our money back.
Yeah.
This is Mrs. Cooper.
Oh, no, sir. She just lives with me.
Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to pry.
I think you're getting the wrong impression, George. How long have you lived with the Quimpers?
Well, since I've been about 13. Toby's pa took me in. Well, for the same reason he took in Ariadne and the twins. We had no place to go.
Get the picture, George?
Oh, well, thank you. Yes. Yes, sir. Now, this land that you're living on, well, is it mortgaged?
Well, I don't know, sir. We don't own it.
We're homesteading.
Well, we can't very well lend you money on property you don't own yet.
Well, we own our John.
What's that?
I didn't quite catch that.
Oh,
John.
The business?
And I guess we own the house that we built for it, too.
Oh yes. Well, let's move on here. Now, how about your car?
Well, that car means an awful lot to Pop, even though it only costs $50. Besides, it's got fried hubcaps.
Damn, so that's a...
Of course.
Well, George, you've got to admit he's been giving you honest answers. Not cagey ones, but honest. A week ago, he refused to take $20 for a public fish.
Oh, that's very commendable. I think, how's that?
It doesn't really matter. I happen to have a very high opinion of honesty.
Well, yes, sir, of course. But is it security?
It just might be that this is the only real security there is.
Well, sir, I became a vice president of this bank because I made it a habit never to contradict the boss.
So you became a vice president by being a super duper yes man and being scary as hell to the point that you fall on the floor when somebody follows you in the room that you should have been aware of. You're a vice president, you should have knew somebody was coming in the door behind you. And then you turn around and you fall out and you faint because you think he's trying to steal from you, but you're the vice president though. But you can't even lead by example. And then you sitting here all jittery, don't even have no confidence in yourself, but you're the vice president. And you're not funny. Vice president.
God. This bank is about to lend you $2,000.
Yeah.
We're very grateful, sir, but I don't want to try to fool anybody. Now, that car of Pop's is in a terrible mess.
Doesn't matter, Toby. What we're making is known as a character loan. We do it now and then.
Bro, honestly, I'm not too no horn or nothing. But every like movie that I see of Elvis or not, where he's like being like this truthfully like honest person, that just kind of remind me of myself because I've been in positions like these where you would have a lot of reason to lie, but you just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that works out in your favor more than if you was to try to lie and whatnot. And when I really say this, I really mean this. I really see myself and Elvis in a lot of ways. Not even the movies, like in real life too. It's weird. It's not weird. It's crazy. It's not crazy. It is what it is. I don't expect y'all to see it. Some of y'all might see. I do be seeing some comments. Some of y'all be saying, "Oh yeah, I can see why this reminds you of him and whatnot. Or you got that same soul and whatnot, the same genuineness." But I definitely can just see I know a real person when I see one. And if y'all don't know, I put up something on go to my channel and go to my community tab. I put up a picture of a comment somebody said, and it was saying something like Elvis is a racist and everything. And I wanted to show y'all that whenever I say it, people say that he's a racist in my videos, I'm not making it up. I wanted to show y'all the comments that I be talking about. So I showed y'all that, and I wanted to know what y'all thought about it. And then y'all was telling me how like it's good that I actually do the research myself instead of just believing people. I forgot why I brought that up. I forgot my train of thought, so let me get back to the movie.
Not often enough for the good of our souls.
Oh, that's what I was
Don't you agree,
saying.
Joe?
So the fact that I could tell that he's a real person, I know that he's not a racist because I know that he's a true person, just like myself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
Nice having done business with you, Toby.
Thank you, Mr. Endicott.
And you, Holly?
Thank you, sir.
Oh, he walking so sassy.
Oh, Mr. King.
Yes?
Miss Claypool's office.
Oh, that's
just
my
called.
guy
She
right
has
here. I
your
like
memo and
Mr.
she can see
King.
you now.
Good. Call her back and tell her I'll
I
be
like
right
Mr.
there.
King.
Yes, sir.
I like Mr. King. I like Mr. King.
Well, I gather you don't think highly of these couple people.
You gather good.
They sound half hillbilly, half hobo to me.
With a tincture of Bowery bum. And possibly wino.
Well, Arthur, if this memo of yours is correct, this is a case for police, not the social welfare.
Does the memo imply they've broken the law? I don't recall making any such statement.
Well, it says a social contagion that aims its poison at indifference and sloth at the soul of our social structure.
Well, is that funny?
No. Sorry, Arthur, you do get a bit stuffy when you get angry.
Yes, Alicia. When a few parasitic individuals set
Her name is
themselves
Alicia.
above the interests of 6 million taxpayers, I get angry and stuffy and determined.
Well,
Calm down,
these
King.
people are what you represent. State welfare can make them want to be someplace else. But I'm afraid I can't take your word for it. I'll have to interview them.
Alicia, how dare you imply I'd misrepresent this situation?
Arthur, keep your shirt on. You've already admitted you were angry. Now, what welfare officer would take the recommendations of an angry man?
Right.
And remember, I didn't take this job for livelihood. I enjoy my work. I must say, interviewing a cripple does look like a lot of fun.
I don't mean to keep looking at myself. I'm trying to make sure my setup looks the best.
Morning, Holly. Morning, folks. You got my yarn I needed? Yeah, but you don't need
Well,
your
she looks so good.
Toby.
And that's the
Last
thing.
time was left fishing.
And that's the thing with like producers and everything. They know what they be doing. They know that they wanted this role to be played by a pretty ass lady because that's gonna keep a lot of the viewers watching or excited or intrigued because she's like some eye candy. I see the business side of this too.
Apple plate saved it for me. Now listen. New
Every
bay
outfit.
development opened a homestead. New enterprise to cater for fishing parties. The exact status at this newly created bay development is a bit of a puzzle. It cannot be restricted by municipal or county ordinances as it lies outside the jurisdiction.
Now, hold on, Holly. You turning my head. We're talking so fast.
Son, that means that the city or the county ain't got no say over us. Even their police can't come in here and tell us what to do. That's why we got a lot of neighbors. See, folks can take so much government, and they gotta bust out and go where there ain't none.
So they started a movement.
I think so, Pop.
What? Damn, everybody doing it now. Damn.
Kind of funny, all them fellas living in one trailer, ain't it?
Ain't no business of ours.
I think that's them, ain't it? The fucking. What the?
Too much pressure. Too much pressure.
See, stuff like that is funny, but it's like when they try too hard, it don't be funny. Like the old dude at the bank, the vice president, his character wasn't funny at all, but just little goofy stuff like that would just happen. That type of stuff is funny. I wish that they just wasn't trying so hard with some of these characters or some of these scenes.
You know, maybe we should pay him a call, huh?
Sounds to me like they got enough callers.
I just don't feel right acting standoffish
So
to neighbors.
small.
Suit yourself, Holly.
Toby, come on with me. I'll take them some coffee. Don't want to go empty-handed.
It's your mood, Pop.
I know it, son.
Here, send some fresh. Give it.
Still playing by itself. Man, they deep
All
as
right,
hell
Buck,
in
where do you
there.
think you're going?
Hold it right there.
Come here.
Watch it, you'll make me spill it.
What do you got there?
Hey, look at the puppy. She's got a knife on her. Give me that out. Oh, Chris.
Stupid ass. Oh my God.
This punk threw acid on my hand. You better watch it, Carmine. That dame, she slashed me with a knife.
I never did anything of the kind.
Hold it, you two. Put a flash on it.
Look, we're just trying to be neighborly. I'm sorry you fellas got hurt, but you done it yourself.
Pot of coffee and a can opener. A couple of great muscle men you are.
Yeah,
Holly made you some coffee. Would you like to try some?
Sure thing. Hey, you two must be from next door.
Glad to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Would you like to come inside, meet my partner, Nick?
Yeah, let's go in there. Let's meet him. I'm ready.
If you put some butter on it, it'll take the sting out of it.
Come on in.
Thanks.
With your puts, yes.
What's that?
What's what?
Hey, hey.
Oh, well, Holly ain't never been.
They definitely was not playing with these bras back in the day. I remember the first movie I seen, this first old Elvis movie I seen, and they had the bra like this. And I was like, dang. I was like, damn, they actually like, I didn't even know that they was like making bras like that. And I was like, dang, is her breast like that perky and pointy and everything? But y'all was telling me like this is the style back then. So I could see that they was not playing back then with these bras.
Well, that's a pool table, honey. First one I ever seen without pockets, so.
Yeah, well, you just cover the button and make yourself some easy money.
Damn, they super deep.
What you do? Sent out for something?
No, Nick. These people are from next door. They brought us some coffee.
Coffee? What for?
You drank it.
Is he kidding?
I don't think so. He's like that.
Well,
You
Toby
like
and I
that.
just like to be neighborly, that's all.
I like
Sure,
that.
you want me to pour you a cup?
No, Bud. Look, we're not neighbors. This is a floating game, see? We just stick around in one place until it gets too hot, then we move along, get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Well, they tell me it don't get hot around here till about the middle of July.
He is like that, ain't he?
He is like that, ain't he?
No, you see, it gets hot for us any place.
See, stuff like this is. Now look, that's funny because he is like just real genuine and like innocent, and he means good. He means well. Stuff like this is funny. This is actually funny.
Go after a couple days.
Well, if it gets hot any place, what'd you come here for?
Well, it was on the way.
Oh, then you're not just running away from the government.
What was that?
Well, Toby thinks maybe you saw that piece in the paper about there being no government.
Know what kind of government?
Uh-oh.
It said that the state built this here land and the county ain't got no say-so over it. The city neither.
Hey, could this be on the level?
You know, it sounds screwy enough. It could be kosher.
That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, baby, this kind of a chance comes along once in a lifetime. Carmine, you know, this can turn out to be an East Coast Las Vegas. Sure.
Oh, you mean because there's no police here?
Now you're digging it, little lady.
Yes, but what about after we file?
What?
Our claim. Once we've lived here for 6 months, we can claim the land.
Oh my God! Why would you tell them that, pretty lady? Pretty poor little baby. You just made some enemies. You just made some enemies. This gonna be a. Now I see the plot. It's gonna be a good movie. Now I'm ready. Let's get it. This gonna be a good movie.
Part of the county, then.
Oh. Well, this land claiming idea don't sound too good.
I bet Woody Pop explained it to you.
Yeah? Where is he? In that wood pile next door?
Well, he wasn't in the wood pile when we left. He was.
Well, let's visit him anyway, huh? After you, please.
Thank you, sir.
Man.
Oh, baby, is this a sweet deal? Come on. Nobody's gonna mess it up.
You're not planning any rough stuff.
We do it nice if we can.
If we can.
Your kid here tells me you're gonna put in a claim for this land.
That's about the size of it.
Well,
He's
that'd be a
still
big
over there
mistake.
looking at the checkers.
Bring the cops here.
Right nice of you to warn us, but I know all about it.
Well, I like to do things nice if I can.
What's
Now,
that?
There's $2,000. Carmine and me want to buy your place.
Oh, no, you can't.
We ain't gonna sell. We got $2,000 in us. without counting the brain work.
All right, I'll make it 5, and the government will give you capital gains.
Don't mention the government to me. I try to help the government out with everything they wanted to do. With relief, with compensation, with disability. They cut me off. Well, if that's the way they feel about it, don't mention the government to me.
He's your father.
That's my pop.
Sure, it figures. All right, I'll go a little higher, but don't push it too hard.
If Pop says we don't sell, we don't sell.
We about to get
Don't sell.
hurt. Now here comes the.
I try to do it nice.
Now, as they would say in boot camp, here comes the fuck games. Now they about to play fuck games with you. Now they about to make your life a living HE double hockey stick. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about to be, now you gonna hate that you just did that. I'm ready. I'm here for it though. Let's go. Here comes the fuck games. Oh yeah. Them little ass jeans. Jean shorts. Them look like some girl shorts. I don't never want to see Elvis in those shorts ever again, bro. He too cool to be wearing those shorts, bro. He too cool for them. Like real life cool though. For real. They don't even gotta work. They just be sitting around all day.
Alicia, a perfect example of how a tenement slum commences.
Which one's the Quimpers?
The hideosity with the dock.
What about the rest of the homesteaders? You plan to get rid of those too?
I certainly am, one way or another, once you've got rid of the Quimpers. How long will it take you?
Well, it's not going to be any quick thing. State welfare requires a complete list of interviews with everybody concerned.
Very well. Start interviewing.
How long has he been here?
Doesn't matter. He's got the IQ of a grasshopper.
Well, with those shoulders, he sure looks like a genius to me. Introduce me, Arthur.
He about to seduce her. He about to seduce her. That's Elvis,
this
boy.
is Miss Alicia Claypool. She is our state welfare supervisor.
Well, I do, ma'am.
First of all, introduce yourself before you get that close. Show some respect. Mr. King. Can you imagine you just laying down at your property and then somebody just walk up to you? Oh, yeah, let me introduce you to her. Who, first of all, why are you here and who is this lady to where I need to talk to her, you know?
Oh, stay right where you are. You can go now, Arthur. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Toby.
Mine's Alicia.
Oh, how do, Alicia?
Oh, please relax. Did you understand what Arthur King meant when he mentioned your IQ?
I reckon he meant I'm not smart.
I hope he didn't hurt your feelings.
No, ma'am. There's a couple of things I am smart about, and one of them's not letting my feelings get hurt easy.
That's
That's
real.
smart. It's even wise.
Real man right there.
Anybody ever tell you you're very handsome?
Only girls.
Don't you like girls?
Oh, I like girls, all right, except when they start to bother me.
Young, virile man like you, I should think you'd love to be bothered.
Well, the bothering part's all right, but I ain't gonna marry no girl and build no house just so I can be bothered regular.
Flight from paternity, edifices everywhere.
I beg your pardon, ma'am?
Nothing. You know, Toby, that the State Welfare Department is deeply interested in you.
How come?
Because you're a very interesting man.
I am?
Exquisite proportions. Oh, your legs are amazing.
That tickles, ma'am. That
That's
tickles.
because I hit a very sensitive nerve that...
If you have finished tickling Toby's leg, I'd like him to do a chore.
Who would this be?
This is Holly. Hello, Holly. Say how to do to Alicia.
Remember the crumpet family?
Now, I don't know if she doing that because she wants to try to trick Toby and him saying what she wants to hear, or if she genuinely finds him attractive and wants to do some things to him. Now, she either is doing that as a smart move to get what she wants from him, or she genuinely wants to do this. I can't tell.
Well, Holly's practically a sister to me.
What does practically mean?
We're not related. Alicia here's a state welfare supervisor.
Oh, well, that's lucky. Somebody's welfare around here needs supervising. Come and help me fill the water barrel.
I just filled it last night.
Well, it fell over. I think the twins must have pushed it.
Look, that barrel weighs 200 or 300 pounds, Holly. The twins couldn't have turned it over.
Man,
Maybe
just
they have
do
a little
it,
help.
bro.
I'll fill it for you later, honey.
Much later.
No.
Right now, Alicia's got to figure out my welfare.
No.
I've never seen Holly look so upset. She must be awful thirsty.
She must be awfully thirsty.
Toby, look at me. You know, total naivety is a hard thing to believe. But I believe it.
What'd you say, ma'am?
Never mind, it's a compliment.
What did she say?
Oh, thank you. I'll give you one just as soon as I can make one up.
Hey.
Can't you think of a compliment?
Hey, Elvis is a good actor because I'm starting to believe that he really is slow. Like, he a good actor. I'm forgetting it's Elvis. I'm sitting here thinking he actually just a slow dude. Like, he a good ass actor, man, for real.
Well, without making it up.
Talented all around.
Well,
Try. Try real hard.
Hey, Toby!
Try real hard for what?
How's the fish running today? You ain't got your mind on work, though, have you?
He's about as private as a subway. Come with me.
well, I ain't got any secrets.
Well, we just can't have a good interview with people intruding.
Interview.
Oh.
She trying to. And that all red interior is interview. What they doing?
You comfortable?
Yes, ma'am.
You need another pillow? Or?
No, this is fine, thank you.
Well, Toby, I need to know my subject inside out. Every intimate detail in order to prescribe help.
Well, I didn't know you was fixing to help me, seeing your friends to Mr. King and all.
Oh, well, don't worry about Arthur King. State welfare wants to help you. That's what the word welfare means, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. I never said it didn't.
Well, let's start with the word association test. Now, I'll say a word, and you say the first word that pops into your head.
Wouldn't it be safer if I give it a little thought first?
Now, this is a test to probe your subconscious. We all know our motives on the conscious level, and those are the ones we often try to conceal. Now, if you answer me right away, I'll know the motives you're trying to conceal, and I'll know the real reasons for the things you do and say.
Dang.
Oh.
I'm actually like.
I gotta think about that a little bit.
Are you ready?
Yep. Should I
Let's
stand
get
up?
it. I'm ready.
Oh, no, just relax.
We ready?
Now, first word. Hurt.
Ow.
Cat.
Well, I don't think that's a word. Doesn't matter. Second word. Ready? Help.
Help.
Well, Toby, you don't repeat the word. You just say what the word suggests to you.
Well, nobody yells help. They always yell help, help. So I was waiting for the other help, and when you didn't say help, well, I said help.
I see. This isn't going to be quite as easy as I expected. Now, the third word. Steal.
Home.
Oh, you poor boy. You think somebody's trying to steal your home.
Willie Mae stole home.
Who's Willie Mae?
I ain't gonna lie, she seducing me for real. She doing a definite good job, for sure. I feel like she doing that to me.
Not May. Mays. He's a baseball player.
The association speaks for itself. Now, number 4.
Girl.
Dad.
Holy Moses.
Something wrong?
Moses.
Toby, I'll have to ask you to explain that one for me.
That's the song they're playing. On top of Old Smoky.
Uh-oh, he about to really get her drawers
where
wet now.
things get real hot. where girls are a problem, which dad knows I've got.
That's pretty good. Sing some more.
Follow that dream. I've got to follow that. Keep it moving, move along. I've got to follow that dream wherever that dream may lead. I got to follow that dream to find the love I need. When your heart gets restless.
I like that. I got to follow that dream wherever that dream may lead me. Let me write that down real quick. I like that. I like that a lot, bro. I like that, bro. I need to write that down. Give me 1 second, y'all. I do this with a lot of quotes that really hit me, made me think. I gotta follow that dream wherever that dream may lead me. Do y'all hear him? I like that, man. Run that back.
When your heart gets restless, time to move along. When your heart gets weary, time to sing a song. But when a dream is calling you, there's just one thing that you can do. You've got to follow that dream wherever that dream may lead. You got to follow that dream to find the love you need. Keep on moving. Move along, keep on moving. Gotta find me someone whose heart is free, someone to look for my dream with me. And when I find her, I may find out that's what my dreams are all about. I've gotta follow that dream wherever that dream may lead. I gotta follow that dream to find the love I need. I gotta follow that dream wherever that dream may lead.
All that sand on you.
I gotta follow that dream to find the love I need. Keep moving, move along. Keep moving, move along.
That song was nice. I like that song, man. She look good too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more words?
Yes. Love.
30.
You think love begins at 30?
No, ma'am. Love is when you ain't got any.
Any what?
What?
Any points. Like in tennis. Love 15, love 30,
oh,
love
snap.
40.
That's cold.
Well, maybe I should have said love 15, but it ain't what I thought of.
That's
I'm
cold, boy.
I just misunderstood you.
Oh my God,
Now the last word.
that was cold.
Sex.
1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times...
Fascinating.
Did I pass the test?
What you just did spontaneously was express the realization that with one person, or one of any species, sex is a sterile thing that can't produce more than the original number that it started with. But as soon as there are two, it becomes productive.
Yes, ma'am. And that's something you have to watch out for.
Toby, don't spoil the poetry of it.
Well,
Oh, well, that's enough work for this afternoon. Let's just lie back and enjoy the afternoon sun.
She trying to get busy. I hope he...
You like this, Toby?
you're awful close.
Toby, just put your arm around me.
Do it.
Do whatever you think of.
Do it.
Like you did in the test.
I didn't know the government give this kind of test.
Toby.
Kiss her. Yeah. 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 He pushing her away.
No.
1 times 1 is 1.
What is he doing?
2. 1 times 3 is 3.
Why is he doing that? Why does he not want to continue on and do what you do? Like, is he... What's up with Toby, man? Is your little man not waking up down there or something? get busy right here. It's just you, her, and the water. You right by the water. Y'all by the sand. You can have some fun right here. Take advantage of Take it. Take it. Oh shit! What the? I just seen a lady take her trash to a dumpster with nothing but a shirt on. You know the shirts that go like. Anyway, take advantage of your opportunity, Toby. Nobody else gonna know.
One times four.
Why is he?
Toby!
Oh my!
Toby, where are you?
That's the end.
Oh,
that's Holly.
Man.
Toby, you've got to come home right away.
What happened?
Holly, y'all not even like, are they gonna end up? Is Holly and Toby gonna end up together? Now I know she's probably doing this out of love for him, cause they technically not related but related. But she just cock blocked like she was his boy, like his girl or something. Now I know she's probably doing that as a sister, but they do act like they together though. Especially when he be seeing and looking at her dead in her eyes and everything.
Somebody opened the bait box.
Well, who'd do a fool thing like that?
Holly and I know, don't we, Holly?
Well, come on, we got customers waiting.
Okay. How'd you happen to find us, Holly?
I just saw you turn off the highway and I followed the dirt road to the tire track stop.
My girl. Good track.
Just like an Indian squaw.
Well, at least we finished the
Man,
test.
she wanted some.
I'm sorry I gotta go, Alicia.
Just as well.
Alicia wanted to get. Don't worry about it, Alicia. If I was Toby, you would have got what you wanted for sure. You would have definitely, you would have been happy. You would have got your pleasure that you was looking for the moment, and you would have had a good time. Now you can't blame Toby because Toby, he's a genuine, innocent guy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love him. By looking at your face right here, I can tell that you are not satisfied. And looking at Holly's face, I can tell that she does not like you whatsoever, and you don't like her whatsoever. But look at Elvis. He's smiling like that at her. But if it makes you feel any better, if I was Toby, you would have definitely got you some yam yams. You know?
I'll be with you in a minute, Toby.
Oh, she about to.
Miss Claypool,
Yes?
I don't like being called a squaw.
No.
Did I hear a splash?
Your friend went swimming.
Oh, I see. Swimming?
Yeah.
Elvis so oblivious. I actually, hey, now I'm enjoying the movie. Now I'm liking the movie. It took them an hour for them to get into this part. It took them an hour for them to get to this part. I'm ready. I can't wait to see what happens next. See, when you have action and scenes and whatnot, now I'm enjoying the movie now. You see how now I actually have life and I'm alive now. The first part of the reaction, I was kind of like just dead and dry. Because these movies back in the day, it took too long to get to it. Now we got to it and I'm ready. Let's get it. Let's get it. Damn. I would have.
What word would you say if I were to say a word like
Love.
boys?
I wouldn't say anything.
You wouldn't say anything. Why not?
I'll wait for you to finish whatever you start to say.
Well, you wouldn't have done no better test than I done then.
You were doing just fine when I arrived.
I was doing the multiplication tables.
Were you, Toby? Were you really? You know what? I'll have to do.
Yep.
Bruh.
Were you, Toby?
Look at this. This can't just be acting though, bruh. Like, she is like genuinely like smiling, like she happy that he didn't fuck her or something. She is genuinely happy that he didn't fuck. Look at her. She's like genuinely smiling though. It's like either she's a really good actor or she just genuinely is smiling because this is Elvis. I don't know. But she's genuinely happy that he didn't hit. And she has a real nice, innocent smile, bro. I feel like they're going to end up, they can't end up being together, huh? Maybe they are. But, it's look at her.
Really?
Yep. Look at her.
Were you, Toby? Were you really?
Yep. Hey, I like that little accent too. Let me say this real quick, man. Y'all country women, I don't know if this is a country accent or not, but I seen a TikTok and there was like this country girl, like she had like this accent. I was like, damn, that accent is like nice. Y'all, if you a country girl or you're a country woman, older woman, whatnot, you should be grateful that you had that country accent because that's a nice accent for sure, definitely. And I moved out to North Carolina. North Carolina has a lot of country females that have that accent too, and it's a nice thing to hear, man. Coming from Ohio and Florida, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Right after dinner, I'm going to teach you the nines table and right on through the 12s. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
You're not
no,
excited.
Holly, I can't help but worry about why Alicia came here. Whatever it was, Mr. King put her up to it. I sure hope I didn't say nothing wrong, or they'll use it against us as sure as baby rabbits. Especially after you push her in that water.
Oh, Toby, how'd you know?
What the? Oh, snap.
Still too much pressure. I gotta fix that.
Now, stuff like that is funny.
Hi, folks.
Morning, Miss Denny.
Morning, Toby, boys. I thought I'd get a little early fishing in today.
Have a cup of coffee?
I don't mind if I do. Thanks. Quite a few changes around here lately.
Yeah, noisy ones, too.
Nosy ones, too.
I thought they turned down that radio.
That ain't no radio.
It's an orchestra.
At 6 in the morning?
It's been playing all night long.
Every night.
Oh, yeah, see?
You talk to
See?
them?
Oh, I talked to her. I said this, too.
And that's part of those fuck games I was talking about. That's a part of those fuck games. Bro, telling you, in the Marine Corps, bro, when you in MCT and boot camp, you get especially boot camp, it's a lot, especially MCT, it's a lot of fuck games, man. Barely any sleep, man. I'm talking 2-3 hours of sleep, bro. For a month straight. Fuck games. And the crazy thing is, everybody doesn't get those fuck games. Cause my brother I be having on my channel, he was in my same company, right? And then when you go to the fleet and you speak to other Marines and whatnot and everything, they don't be having the same experience, you know what I'm saying? Some of them get blessed, some of them slip through the cracks, some of them get an easier company, easier situation. Some people don't have to play fuck games, but I'm telling you, man, you really going through MCT made me really appreciate sleep, man. Really, like sleep deprivation is a real thing, bro. Oh my god, bro, shit's so bad. So they about to play fuck games with them until they get what they want. Yeah.
Noisy, they'd buy us out.
Not only that, they threw dead fish in our water barrel, cut loose our rowboats from the moorings, and somebody dropped a green paint bomb in the John while it was occupied by me.
It's a bird drinking
Well,
water
cops.
on my balcony.
Yeah? The cops ain't got no say here. Only federal cops. When we call the FBI and ask them to help us get some sleep, they get right snippy. You know, we ought to elect our own sheriff.
Could we have our own sheriff?
Well, you might at that. You got all your neighbors together and elected one, the state might grant you a city charter. Of course, it'd be a mighty small city, but then there have been smaller ones.
Damn, so then it's gonna keep on piling on and piling on and piling on and piling on. Then you're gonna have to get your own sheriff. You're gonna have to get your own judicial system. You're gonna have to get your own prison. You're gonna have to get your own, like, farmers, your own companies, your own little stores. It's like, goddamn, where do y'all draw the line at? Now y'all need a sheriff? Why don't you just listen to the music? It's not that bad. My neighbors play music all the goddamn time. But you know what I do? I play music all the goddamn time. But we both young though, so maybe that's part of it though. But to be honest, I can easily. It's another bird drinking water from this. But these birds are having a field day with this water in my balcony. I can listen to music while I go to sleep. I can go to sleep in a room with a light on. I can go to sleep with a TV on. You see all these lights on me right now? I can go to sleep right here. You gotta know how to be able to fall asleep anywhere, anytime. They're complaining about this music being loud. It could be way worse though. It could be way worse. If you're really sleepy, you will go to sleep. If they are really that, so I think they should just take it on the chin and just deal with it.
I'll have my lawyers check into it.
Tell your lawyers.
What was that?
Somebody made Nate the hard way.
How the hell they know about that? Damn, they deep as hell.
Don't forget your hat.
Oh, Holly.
Now you were
Oh,
elected
he's a
sheriff. You
sheriff
gotta look
now?
like one.
I don't like all this fuss.
Look, son, here's your first
Well, I
official
like-
actor shirt.
We like Holly because Holly is a nurturer. That's what I was saying in the beginning. Holly's character is just so feminine. She's a nurturer. She's caring over Elvis and everything. Oh, don't forget your hat. Acting like a real housewife, man. This is so refreshing and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just so beautiful to see. We like Holly, bro.
It's like being part of the government. I don't know whether I like that. But go ahead, son. Do your best now, will you?
All right, Pops.
I feel like the dad voice changes every 10 minutes.
Come in. Hi. Well, if it isn't our new sheriff. Come on in, Toby. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Make yourself comfortable.
Would you like a drink? No, thanks.
You know, it's going to be a wonderful feeling having you around here to protect us.
It is?
Yeah. Carmine and me and the boys, we're all going to be able to sleep a lot better now.
I sure hope so. Hey, Sheriff, we were wondering, what's going to be your policy? Policy? I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the country for which it stands. One nation, indivisible, with...
No, that's not what we want to know.
Well, it'll do for openers. Oh, what we were really interested in, Sheriff, is what ordinances are you going to enforce?
Well, I guess I'm going to enforce them all. Ain't no need in favoring one over another.
Oh, what? I mean, what are the local laws?
Same as anywhere else. People ain't gonna be allowed to make a nuisance themselves like you and Nick here been doing.
Well,
You and Nick here.
that's not a law, the way you're saying it. I mean, a law has to be spelled out, so a man knows what he's paying off for, right?
Well, I guess a man generally knows when he's wrong, but I guess you're right.
See, so now they're gonna have to make a whole book, come up with the whole law system, the rules and whatnot. Get the. Oh my God, that sounds so stressful. Then you gonna need a judge. Then you gonna need police. It's like so much, bro. I can only imagine actually setting this up in America, like getting this thing to run smoothly and actually like starting it from scratch. Constitution, all that. That sounds like so much work, bro.
So I'll lay it out the best I can. Folks all agreed that 11 o'clock at night would be a good time to stop drinking liquor and raising.
And then you don't want a dictatorship, so you're going to have a state of Congress, all these different people, and man, because it can't just be you, Sheriff. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to answer to somebody, and then that somebody has to answer to somebody. Or else it's like a dictatorship going on. But I mean, it is their own property, so they can do a dictatorship. It's not like they have to be a democracy.
And everything. So if you fellas will just close up shop at 11 o'clock, you won't have no trouble talking.
Oh, if we just close up shop at 11 o'clock at night, we won't have any trouble at all, huh? Now listen, are you nuts? My joint doesn't get started till 11 o'clock.
I know that, Nick. And a lot of folks would rather take a licking than to close up at 11. You fellas are lucky.
What are you talking about?
Operating out of a trailer, you can just up and move away without losing a single night's business.
Oh, we can, huh? Thanks.
Oh, well, you'd have thought of that, Nick.
No, I don't think so, no.
That's the way it's going to be, huh? I mean, there's no point in discussing a more sensible arrangement like, let's say, 2 or 3 o'clock?
It wouldn't work out, Colonel. See, the folks have got to have their rest, you know. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll go about my business.
Where you going?
I'm going out and tell the folks they have to go home at 11 o'clock.
I can't let you do that, Toby.
Oh, why not?
Oh, 'cause I like you. And the boys like you. Right, boys?
Right, Nick, right.
Being a sheriff can be a very dangerous thing. Like, if you walk around out there with that badge on, you might make some of our players nervous. And some of our players get very rough when they get nervous. See? You don't want to be no sheriff, Toby. Terrible things happen to sheriffs.
Like what, Nick?
Blackie, Al, tell him.
Sure, boss.
Explain it to him, good.
The, full treatment?
Yeah, the full treatment.
Oh, I appreciate it very much, Nick.
My pleasure. You'll excuse us, Carmine and I have some business to take care of.
Sure. Nice talking to you again.
Let me tell you about some of the things a sheriff runs up against. First, don't you have a gun or a club?
Oh, I don't see no need for it. I figure if a man's gonna be a peace officer, he shouldn't go around looking unpeaceful.
No gun, no club.
But I can wrestle. I can wrestle real good, don't you?
Yeah, but suppose someone sneaked up behind you.
Yeah. And grabbed your arms like this.
And another one was in front of him. He had a sap like this. And he wrapped it around his wrist like this. You'd be helpless, wouldn't you?
Unless I'd done something like this.
They pussy.
Hey, fellas.
His guards is so soft. And they old as dirt.
I'm sorry. I was just showing it.
My apologies. I didn't mean what I just said. I was saying that in a meaningful way. You know what I'm saying? Because I one day want to get old. Shouldn't have said that. I apologize, y'all. I know some of y'all might be a little bit older. But they are old as dirt. These two guys are old as dirt. They're old as dirt, but we not old as dirt. You know what I'm saying? They old as dirt, but we not old as dirt. You know? All right.
Al? Blackie?
I think they've had it.
Oh, why are they... Hold on, y'all. So my gunny son asked me, can I go and pick up a 8-point cover from the MCX, but I'm all the way off base, so I just lied to him and I said I'm in a I said I'm in another city. I said I'm in another city. I lied, but I'm watching the movie with y'all right now. I can't be going to drive nowhere to pick up no cover. If y'all don't know what the 8-point cover is, let me show y'all real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me show y'all. It's one of these, y'all. It's one of these. He wanted to get him one of these, but I can't go do that. I'm watching a movie right now, so I had to tell a little lie. Y'all don't tell them. You know what I'm saying? Keep it between me and you. Don't go and find out who I am, and then tell my gunny like, oh yeah, Twano is actually. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, dog. Nah, he be watching my YouTube though.
Enough time. Why don't you run the station wagon around back and we'll hand his buddy out through the window deep.
What'll I do with him?
Well, if he's still breathing, drop him off at the nearest hospital.
What happened? They were showing me how I shouldn't get hurt. I wish he'd wake up so I could apologize to him. I don't think they can hear me now.
Hurt them.
No, I don't think so either. Al? Al!
They
Hey,
go
Blackie.
for a lifetime.
Blackie!
I didn't mean to hurt him.
I didn't mean to hurt him. Wonder how you about to do it.
Hey, what are you doing? Well, I figure if I flick these lights a little bit, I get some attention. You can't do that. Oh, yes, I can. It's easy. Watch. Ladies and
Damn, look at these women. Now, I know that they're acting, right? But look at her right here. Look at the women specifically, especially by the door. They just... who throws their hands up in the air and then runs away? Like, they was told, all right, we need you guys to act like you were terrified of the sheriff and you're not supposed to be here. So as soon as he shows he's a sheriff, we need you to run away and seem very surprised. Take one. And look at them. Look what they do. Look at her. Look at her. Okay, it wasn't her. It was the other lady that threw her hands up. And I thought she threw them up here, but she threw them like right here. Just the sound of them though is funny. They ran out like roaches when they see the light.
He did it! He did it!
Yeah, Toby is that man, yeah.
They're wrecking the whole joint. Who are you calling? I'm sick and tired of your bush leaguers. Now to get some real pros down here.
It's all fast, boys.
Long distance?
Weak ass niggas.
Yeah, of course you can help me.
Weak
Give me
ass
the try.
bodyguards. And weak ass bodyguards, boy.
What you want to lock someone out of there?
2 a.m., man, yeah.
It ain't for locking out.
2 a.m., man.
Locking in. You see, if I had to arrest somebody, this is about the only place we can use for a jail.
Could be inconvenient.
I told y'all.
Toby,
Huh?
someone just called
I
the gas
told
station.
y'all they're gonna need a jail. Now here goes Holly again. Holly, just come give me a hug real quick. I need like a hug or something. But hey, you know what? Now I think about it, I ain't had no hug in like a long time. I haven't had a hug in like 4-5 months, bro. Be real with y'all. Cause I'm in the military. I be around dudes all day. I'm not around dudes. I be doing my YouTube. I ain't had no hug in a long time. Can y'all give me a hug or something, man? Give me some hugs in the comments, man. If you still, only if you a lady. All the grown men, you can skip that. But all the grown women, though, give me some hugs in the comments or something. Like the video, you know what I'm saying?
One of our rowboats washed up down the point.
Well, I'll hike
Hey,
there and row it back.
people like
Can I go with
Toby
Sure.
Here.
is very much
No,
needed in
Holly, I won't be
society.
no sheriff
No,
now.
a sheriff wears his hat all the time.
That's just like a woman.
Oh, Toby, why is it that every time you don't like what I do, I'm a woman? And every time you're pleased with me, I'm a little girl.
That's just because you ain't neither one. You're just a little nuisance, that's all. Just a little nuisance.
She like that, though. She like that, okay. You would have thought they had guns. Like cartel, thought they had guns.
Hi. Hi. Well, the signal's off? Oh, no, they're still on. Good. Only the Joker isn't home. Blackie saw him go down the highway about 20 minutes ago. He's got a broad with him.
And he's wearing a hat like the White Hunter, you know, like a sun helmet.
He's got a deputy's badge. I got it.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah, sure.
Count it, Pete.
Well, that's that.
How you gonna count it as you leaving?
Yeah?
Let's go fishing.
Fishing?
Hey, Blackie, there's a couple of hurricane lamps in the back room. Bring them over the pier. We get a couple of fishing rods and we go fishing.
Yeah.
What, you gone nuts?
We get the old man to help us with the bait and everything.
Yeah, they smart.
Come on, I don't...
They smart as hell, so that at this point, the old man can't say that they did it because, well, I was with you, old man. How could I have killed your son when I was fishing with you? Smart man. Very smart.
Wait a minute. You don't like the alibi?
We go fishing.
Y'all see these traps? I've been hitting the gym. They whipping that thing.
Golly, that was close.
You all right, Holly?
Yeah.
Darn fools. They must be drunk and a bunch of skunks.
They looked like they were trying to run us down.
Oh, now just 'cause they're drunk don't mean they tried to do it on purpose. See? They must be drunk. They done went and got themselves stuck in the sand.
Stupid ass.
Why don't you get out in the woods and wait a little while?
Why? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm the sheriff, ain't I? I gotta teach them drunks a lesson. If they done that on purpose, I don't want to have to worry about you getting hurt. Now move along now. Move on.
He's such a real man, bro. Such a real nigga.
We're stuck. No kidding.
We're stuck.
All right, you and Pete get out and push. Now, what are you gonna do, grunt? Never mind, I think I can make it.
I'm the sheriff here, fellas, and I can't give you these keys back till you're fit to drive.
Take care of this, Sheriff, Pete. Turn on the music. And make it loud. I like it loud.
What the Bro, what the hell? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. What the hell, bro?
Well, what are you waiting for? Where's your gun?
I got it. What I want to talk to you fellas about?
Get the artillery!
Dang. Grab the gun. Why he run like that? Ugh. Elvis run like a little... Elvis, you my guy, but you run like a little bitch. Elvis, you my guy, but you run like a little bitch, though.
I want to talk to you fellas about.
Get the artillery!
How you run? You run like a little bitch. Elvis, my look. Don't take that the wrong way. I try not to cuss on my videos, but I gotta start being 100 with y'all, man. This is how I talk. You know what I'm saying? This how I speak. I was gonna try to slow it down with the cuss words and whatnot, but it's easy for me to react when I can just flow freely. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I'm even conscious and aware that some of y'all might not like that is a good thing, because then you know that it's all out of love this way. You know? So Elvis, like if I was, say Elvis was right here watching with me. Elvis, you was around like a little bitch right here. I would say that, you know what I'm saying? So it's all love though. I know I said it, the tone I might say it might not sound, you might take it the wrong way, but I mean no harm by that. You know what I'm saying? I mean well. With that being said, Elvis is running like a little bitch. For real.
Holly?
He was running like a fucking girl, like a little bitch.
Holly?
Over here.
Over here. I love her voice, bro.
Boy, them guys are drunk out of their minds. One of them tried to shoot me.
No.
Oh my God.
They must be on a hunting trip or something. The whole car's full of guns.
That was just so slow,
They're
bro.
coming after you.
Yeah, I know. I guess I better try to sober them up. Now, you stay here, Holly.
Try to sober him up.
Hey, fellas!
That's some funny shit.
I'm over here, fellas.
They told us this character didn't carry no gun, right?
Right. I seen him pretty good.
Yeah, he was empty.
Good.
You call him a character?
I think we got him.
What the fuck? I think we got him. Well, you ain't get shit. What the hell?
I don't see him. Neither do I. He's around here somewhere. Let me have the flashlight. Here.
Hey! You didn't even get close, fellas. Mighty poor hunters.
Sounds like he's over there.
Nah. Over there. Oh, there he is. See the hat?
Oh shit.
Hold it. Down a little.
I wonder what his like
Flashlight on.
goal is. How's he gonna?
Everything you got. Good move.
I wonder what his goal is. How he's gonna like handle these three guys. Now I see they about to split up. Maybe that's where they're going wrong at. They're splitting up, so he's gonna be able to take them down one by one. That's where they effed up at for sure. I hope they didn't shoot Holly, bro.
Louis. Yeah? I thought I told you to spread out.
Well,
Never mind. Stay close. I'm a better shot than you are anyway.
here, take the flashlight.
You know drunks ought to be shooting guns anyway.
Shoot his ass.
Hey, come here.
What's the matter? What happened?
What happened? I don't know. He got my gun.
Well, how'd he do that?
What's the difference? He got it. Where's your flash?
He got that too.
Why don't we get out of here?
Which way is out?
He might hear us.
They scared as hell now. Yeah, it's definitely a comedy.
Now blast him. This time I know we got him.
It's definitely a comedy.
What is this?
How you built that? How you built that so fast?
No, me neither. What are you shooting at?
All right, fellas, you're surrounded. If you want to keep on making trouble, I'll give you one guess who's going to be sorry.
Look, Mac, it was all a mistake, you know?
It's always a mistake to get drunk.
Hey,
Get drunk.
you quit and we'll quit.
I ain't quitting till I get them guns off of you, all of them. Just drop them right there and move away.
No, that ain't reasonable. Mac got nothing doing.
All right, Tommy, Harry, let them have it.
Okay, okay. You can have the stinking hardware. Dump it.
Turn to your right and keep walking. All right, that's far enough.
Treated them like little ass boys.
I'll put the car keys back in ignition for you, fellas.
Oh, wait a minute, Mac. You're not gonna leave us in this jungle, are you?
Well, you gotta sober up somewhere. I would lock you up, but the three of you'd be kind of cramped in our John.
Yeah. Look, after we sober up, how do we get out of here?
Well, when the sun comes up, you just walk straight towards it, and that'll take you back to the road. You fellas better not hang around here anymore.
But don't worry, Mac.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
It's always the oblivious people that always get the long end of the stick. It's always the oblivious people that always get the blessings and the, cause they mean well. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been in this business?
10 years.
12. You meet all kinds of people.
Those terrible men trying to kill you. I just don't understand it.
It don't make no sense to me either. Holly, somebody's sneaking around our porch.
He might be Pop.
No, it ain't Pop. He's down on the dock. You know, hold this.
He look like a real sheriff with them guns, man. With them weapons. He look like a real sheriff, bro. No lie.
Gotcha.
Terrified.
Being so touchy about little Joe.
What was he doing here?
I don't know. He was carrying this stuff here.
What is it?
Kerosene. It must belong to Nick.
Oh, I better take it back over to them.
Oh my God. Okay. I see the comedy in it. The fact that they're just so oblivious and slow. In the beginning, it was definitely making me mad. I didn't know that this was their approach with this movie. I understand it now, though.
Hi, Toby.
All right, kids.
Where's the boat?
We'll have to drive down and load it onto the car. Come on, we'll tell Pop about it.
He was about to light their ass up.
I got another one.
Good, good, good. You pay for the fish by the pound, you pay for the line by the yard, man. Keep fishing, keep fishing. Good. That's a big one. Did you see that? Yeah, good one, big one.
Evening, folks.
Hello, Tube.
How's the fishing?
Good, good.
Look at them.
Yeah, I see it, I see it. What kind of guns that you got there, son?
Oh, it's just a little burp gun, Pop.
What will those kids take to lay off that stuff?
All right, kids, quit it. You're getting the dock all bloody and everything.
Nick, I think I'm gonna be sick.
You're feeling sick at your stomach, huh? Oh, that's bad. Makes you feel like you're gonna die, don't it?
He's driving me nuts playing around like this.
Oh, I ain't playing. Pop? I'm gonna need the car for a little while on account of something happened back out there in the woods.
Help yourself, son.
You gentlemen be interested in taking a little ride with me?
Okay, boys, ready for bed.
Do we have to?
Yeah, you have to. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening.
Oh, Toby, do you have to carry that awful gun around?
Oh, just to scare people with, Holly.
Now they got the upper hand on him. Yeah. He got the upper hand on their ass now.
Is he kidding? I just don't know anymore.
Oh, your friend Blackie, he left a jug of kerosene and package under our porch. I took them back to your place.
You what? Our place?
Yeah, it's right inside the door. You can find it easy enough.
We can, huh? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Do you do the multiplication tables too, Nick?
3, 2,
boom,
1.
I'll be doggone. Your place blowed up, Nick. It's on fire, too.
He must be kidding. I'm still not sure. We're getting out of here. For good. You think you'll let us?
Let you? Well, the sheriff ain't got no say-so about where you go.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm just as glad they're gone. I never did cotton up to them.
It ain't nice to say, Pop, but I never did truly believe them fellas was honest. Never did.
Take it easy now, Holly. Take it easy.
Just slow down, honey. Tell us what happened.
I went to the school to pick up the twins, and I had Ariadne with me. And they wouldn't let the twins go. They took Ariadne, too.
Who did?
I don't know. He had a policeman as a state trooper, and he said that he was taking them to the welfare department. He said that it was the law, and that there was just nothing he could do about it.
Welfare department. That means that Claypool woman had something to do with this.
You're quite right, Mr. Clipper.
What are you two doing in my house?
One for you, one for you, and one for you. Mr. King, you're a witness that action took place legally.
Well, you can witness this, too. This here is our sheriff, and he's going to arrest this woman for snitching our kids. We're going to get those kids back, or she's going to get locked up in the John. Prison, I mean.
The children are under the custody of the State Welfare Department by the court order of Judge Waterman. Judge Waterman respects my opinion as state welfare supervisor, and it is my opinion that you people are simply not fit to raise children.
What a dirty thing you are. A dirty, dirty, dirty thing.
Well, that's quite a vocabulary, you got.
Now, you just hold on, ma'am. You just hold on. Did them twins do something wrong?
No, the twins did nothing wrong. Nothing they could help, considering their environment.
The hearing is at 9 tomorrow morning, but we might consent to a postponement.
All right, what's the catch?
Quite simple. If you were planning to go back where you came from, the court would probably relinquish jurisdiction, let you take your problems home with you.
We're supposed to up and leave our property here?
It's not your property. As a public servant, I must tell you again, this whole area was put in for the public's benefit.
How can you get your hat on with your head so crooked? You think the people is one thing and the public is another thing? You're like every department jackass I ever knowed. You do nothing for a single solitary soul, and then it's because you're pretending you're doing something for everybody, for the public.
That's real.
Who do you think the public is but me and him and her? God, please turn your head away. And you, and you. Now get out of here and leave us alone.
But don't you...
Don't argue with him, Arthur. Let's go.
You should have argued with him. Fuck it. Just argue, just cuz. Fuck it. What are you gonna do? Get more mad?
I'm talking, Pop.
Fuck it. Argue.
I'd have done better to save my gums for tomorrow.
We'll get the kids back, won't we, Pop?
I'm gonna lie to you, Holly. I'm worried. Right worried.
That's tough, bro. That's tragic, man. They all clean in suits and stuff.
Everybody please rise.
I'm getting big, bro. Fuck they stand up for?
This is a hearing based on a request by the Department of Public Welfare for a court order giving the department control and guardianship over these 3 children I see here. Mr. Klimper, are you represented by counsel?
Come again, Judge?
Have you got a lawyer?
No, sir.
Fuck no.
Don't believe him. Never did.
Don't you indeed?
No, sir.
Well, shoot yourself.
Thank you.
Now then, since this is a hearing and not a trial, let's keep it simple and informal. Miss Claypool, would you start us off?
Thank you. Your Honor, the Department of Public Welfare is charged with
Crazy thing is, little Miss Holly, if you just let Elvis put his dingaling in her, you know what I mean, she probably wouldn't even be doing what she's doing right now. If you just let Elvis pleasure her like she wanted to be pleasured, she probably wouldn't even be doing what she's doing right now. All because you pushed her in that pool, that motivated her to do what she's doing right now. See what I'm saying? That's tragic. All she wanted to do was just get. She just wanted to get her guts dug out by Elvis. You know what I'm saying? Until she couldn't take it no more. That's all she wanted.
responsibility of ministering to the well-being of all its citizens, particularly those of its children. The cases of these 3 children have caused the department deep concern. Why, the twins live in a home that's hardly more than a breeding ground for delinquency and crime. The Quimper adults are immoral, defiant of authority, and strongly suspected of illicitly obtaining funds from government agencies. And they are also known to have associated closely with gangsters. I shall document each of these charges when the time comes. As part of our proof that the Quimpers are unfit to raise children, I shall ask Mr. King to report on his dealings with the Quimper family.
By taking advantage of a technicality, Your Honor, these people set their own interests above those of 6 million taxpayers. When I try to persuade the Quimpers to abandon their anti-social point of view, I receive nothing but abuse. In the course of which, the elder Quimper boasted that he habitually received relief funds as well as aid to dependent children. I later learned that Toby Quimper served in the army, where he tricked the doctors into awarding him a total disability allowance. I use the word tricked advisedly. I can prove that he suffers from no physical disqualifications at all.
Anything more?
Quite a lot, Your Honor. The department should like to point out that the Quimpers have no legal status as guardians for these children. Moreover, the Quimpers encouraged 2 notorious gangsters to set up a gambling establishment in their neighborhood. Subsequently, the Quimpers quarreled with the gangsters, burned down their establishment, and finally drove them out at gunpoint.
Yes, I heard something about that. Frightening.
Terrible. So is the fact that an unmarried girl by the name of Holly Jones lives with the Quimpers in a relationship that I would not care to explore.
Goodness. What a terrible thing to say.
Be quiet. You'll have an opportunity to answer the charges.
One final point, Your Honor. As a qualified psychologist, I gave Toby Quimper a word association test, which is designed to reveal basic motivations. It was during the process of giving this test that I was attacked and knocked down by Miss Jones.
That is
And
true.
you people claim that you don't need a lawyer, hmm? What did the test reveal?
Attitudes that were shocking to the entire welfare department. I submit a copy to the court.
Blame Holly for that.
Wow. What have you to say about all this?
Judge, would you mind if we hash this over by ourselves for a little while?
Hash it over. by all means.
Thank you, Judge.
You know what I think, Pop? I think we don't look so good.
It's unfair. She's twisted every single fact.
Well, somebody's gonna untwist it.
Good for you, Pop.
Not me, I'll get mad and that won't do any good. You take care of the Toby.
Me? I ain't very good at talking.
We won't be no worse off than we are now.
Please, Toby.
Go ahead, son.
Come on, Toby, you got it, bro.
I don't know, Pop.
Please, son.
Come on, Toby. Yeah, that man.
Well, I'll probably make a mess of things, Judge, but Pop and Holly here, they got faith in me, so here goes.
You may still hire a lawyer.
Pop's already said no to that. Pop's usually right about everything he says. First off, maybe I was wrong when I wanted to throw Mr. King off the property.
Very gracious of you.
Yes, sir. There's no need for me to get ornery just because Mr. King got a little nasty.
And just what nasty thing did Mr. King do?
Well, he tried to throw us off a property that he had no say-so about. Got our backs up and everything. Judge, would it be legal-like if I were to answer some of the things that were said against me personal?
You may choose the order of your rebuttal.
That means it's all right.
Yeah.
Well, about my back. Now, they told me at Fort Dix that I strained my back after my first judo lesson. I told the docs it straightened out after the next lesson and it wasn't nothing to begin with. But they said it was, and I had to go on total disability. Now, I'm willing to admit that a doctor might know just a little bit more than me, so I've been taking the checks ever since. But the way it's worked out, I might have done the wrong thing. And if I did, I'm awful sorry.
Are you defending yourself or making a confession?
I'm just trying to tell what happened. Is that all right?
Well, it's pretty unusual, but go on.
Judge, it don't do me no good to talk against people who ain't here to answer back.
First of all, this a real man right here. And second of all, this is like so unrealistic because over a case like this is not that big. So I don't see why all these random ass people would be here. It's full. It's this filled in a courtroom. That's not realistic, especially if it's random. Just. And it don't even look like all ages. It look like at least 30 and above. Like, they all got something to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides, I'm pretty sure they got busy lives and everything. And unless this is the situation, because I guess it's been in the, this situation has been in the news. And I guess maybe the city wants to be there and see, actually, like, learn more about it and be in person, I guess. So that's why they would be there. But if that's not the case, it's too unrealistic. The courtroom is like never gonna be this packed unless you Johnny Cochran or something.
But all we done to Nick and Carmine was just return a package they left at our house. We didn't know there was a bomb in it. If we'd have known it, we'd have thrown it in the bay. And we didn't chase them off at gunpoint either. When their place blowed up, they just up and beat it.
If you can prove that, it takes care of an important point.
Oh, I can prove it, Judge, but it don't seem important to me.
It doesn't, eh? Why not?
Well, if I was judge in charge of deciding who was to bring up three nice kids, I'd just be wondering if Pop was a good man and if Holly was a good woman. You can ask the twins about Holly. I mean, they're just kids, but kids know who they love, who taught them everything they know and made them like it. Dog me, Holly's just a kid, too, but they don't come no better. And smart, too. If it weren't for her, we'd really be on relief right now or starving to death.
I've already pointed out why he'd be prejudiced on that point, Your Honor.
She's not allowed to speak, is she?
I reckon I'm prejudiced on a lot of points you ain't, ma'am. First of all, I'm prejudiced against twisting the truth around. And I'm prejudiced against hurting kids. Particularly hurting them just because I'm sore at their folks.
Judge, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't like to say this, Judge. I don't like to talk against a woman's good name. But for the sake of the kids, though, I gotta do it.
Well, you certainly have me interested.
Hell ain't got no fury like a woman scorned.
Yes?
That's all, Judge.
What
well,
the
Mr.
hell
Quimper,
was
your
that going to
observation may or may not be accurate. I couldn't say which myself, but I would like to know why you said it.
I say it because it's true, Judge. That Miss Claypool there, she went after Toby like he come with green coupons. She was leaning on him, she was tickling him, she was kissing him, and when he paid her no never mind, she set out to give us what hell ain't got no fury like.
Your Honor, I shall not dignify that falsehood with a denial. I should simply like to point out that it is not I who am on trial here.
No one is on trial here, Miss Claypool. This is a hearing. Now, do you support what your father just said?
I'd rather not answer that, sir.
Very well. Briefly, then. Did Miss Claypool ever kiss you?
Yes, sir.
Really? What do you expect them to say? Or they'll clutch at any straw.
Please be seated, Miss Claypool, and we'll have no further interruptions. Continue.
I was talking about Pop, and it might help you to know the kind of man he is. Pop don't like to be talked about, and I most generally try to do what he likes. I can't help myself this time, though. Now, Pop's an ornery man, Judge. That's because he's so smart. He can't stand it when people act stupid. I ain't so bright myself, and it's a wonder to me that we get along as well as we do. Many times I was reminded to go against it. I thought maybe there was more to living than just enjoying it the way Pop taught me. But I was never dumb enough to go against him, Judge. And it usually turned out I was glad I didn't. Now, it's a fact that Ariadne and the twins and Holly ain't no kin to Pop. Now, don't that make you stop and think, Judge? You name me another man that'd take in 3 hungry children just because they ain't got no place to go and no one to turn to. Pop ain't got no money. He ain't never had.
Damn, that's
why did he take in 3 strange kids?
That's real.
I'll tell you why, Judge. It's because he's a good man. He's always been good to me, and he's always been good to them. He always will be, too.
That's real, man.
That's all that matters here today. And if you don't know that, Judge, you ain't no judge.
Oh, man.
Your Honor, may I remind you of my findings in this man's word association test? He may mean well consciously, but his subconscious motivations are all that really matter.
Well, have you anything to say about that test?
Yes, sir. Can I say it in private?
Very well.
Thank you.
Counsel for the defense points out, and very correctly, that his test has nothing to do with the case. It is his father who is the children's presumptive guardian.
Well, let his father take the test. I have one right here.
That was counsel's suggestion.
Yeah? First of all, Judge, I know you ain't just let a civilian come in there and point at you like this. That was disrespectful. He just disrespected you in front of all them people. He telling you to come here. How you gonna take that as a judge? That was disrespectful for him to do that. And that's embarrassing for me to see that happen to you, because I'm a man of respect. You know what I'm saying? I personally would never even think of telling a judge like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all be mocking me. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I see, I can see a negative comment, being sarcastic. Man, you need to throw a shirt on, or stop wearing do-rags. You know what I'm saying? I be laughing at it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a good idea. Mr. Quimper, please.
That's how it's supposed to work. You point at them. They in your courtroom.
Mr. Quimper, do you understand the word association test? The test that Toby took? That's right. Yes. Would you sit down there, please? Very well. We may proceed.
Ready?
Yep.
Court. Child.
How you know if it's the very first word? He could be making up anything.
Moon.
Star. Let me play the game. Let me do it.
Election.
President, I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking about it too hard.
House.
Brick.
Those would be sufficient, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Quimper.
What the hell does this signify?
Can you analyze these answers now?
I believe so.
Very well, we'll proceed. Court, crime.
Well, that's a simple-minded response of a criminal nature. A court is where you go when you've committed a crime.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Never mind. Child labor.
Well, that's obvious. He thinks of children in terms of exploiting their labor.
Oh, now, really, I think that
Your Honor, I have a master's degree in psychology.
Moonshine.
Well, that's an illegal liquor drunk by illiterate, irresponsible alcoholics.
What about Shine on Harvest Moon? That's a song. What's that got to do with alcoholics?
I don't understand, Your
That's enough. Your request for a court order is denied.
Your Honor, I don't think
Straight
you
up.
understand any qualified...
Miss Claypool,
Shut
you're
up.
the one who doesn't understand this test. Those answers were not Mr. Quimper's. They were mine. That was
Yeah,
counsel's
motherfucker.
suggestion.
Bitch.
And you, Mr. Quimper, were right about not needing a lawyer. You couldn't have had a better one. Well,
Bitch.
This court has had a remarkable experience today. It's had the rare privilege of listening to an honest man. And it's had a further privilege. It has heard the history
And that's
of
the
Little
thing,
Sepulchre.
man. That's the thing. It's not too many honest men in this world. No matter how they come, no matter what shape, color, size, delivery, no matter how they come, you gotta appreciate an honest man, man. Whether if it looks like Elvis, whether if it looks like your next door neighbor, whether if it looks like me, whether if it looks like when you go to the register and it's the cashier, look, you gotta just, and it's not, look, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like out of every 20 minutes, one honest, real, like, stand on whether it's a good or negative result, or either like, no matter how good or bad it makes you look, honest man. It's like 1 out of 20. I feel like it's definitely 1 out of 20 real, genuine, honest men, bro. Like all like day in, day out, like about any situation. It's like 1 out of 20, for real. You looking at one too.
A little colony that overcame hardships, fought back men of evil purpose, and survived all kinds of legalistic and financial difficulties.
Yes, they did.
It's gratifying to know that the spirit of the pioneer, the spirit that made this the greatest country in the world, ladies and gentlemen, it's thrilling to know that this spirit is still functioning today. Our government needs it more than ever, don't you think?
I agree, Judge. I'm willing to admit that I've been letting the government down a little lately. I haven't been taking any relief or unemployment insurance, but I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. We'll get together sometime.
He want that money.
Yes. Case dismissed.
Mr. Ken, you shitty with that far ass hairline, boy. Why are people always trying to shit on other people's happiness? Why can't they just be happy and unbothered in this little location right here? I need to get a girlfriend, bro. I'm about to get a girlfriend, bro. For real, bro.
Angel, may I hold you tight? never kissed an angel. Let me kiss one tonight. If I said I love you, would I be speaking?
That don't sound like Elvis for real.
I'm only human, but I'm willing to learn. Angel, make my wish come true.
How long is this? It's 2 hours? Yeah.
Here on earth with you.
It's 2 hours long, bro. It's 2
Never
hours.
kissed an angel. Let me kiss one tonight. If I said I love you, would I be speaking out of turn?
Is he speaking of Holly? That's not right, is it?
I'm only human, but I'm willing to learn. Angel, make my wish come true. Let me be in heaven, here on earth with you.
Are they for real? Wait, no. No.
Hello, Holly.
Hello, Toby.
You look awful pretty tonight.
Thank you.
Too bad ain't nobody here to see you.
Isn't it, though? Toby? I want the truth. What did that Claypool woman do to make you kiss her?
Oh, you know, Holly, you know.
No, I don't. Now, you answer me.
Oh, we was lying on them pillows, remember?
I remember.
Well, we was lying on them.
Oh, I want you to show me exactly what happened. Step by step. Now, you were lying down like this.
Finally.
And she kind of leaned down real close to me.
Like this?
And she run her fingers over my forehead.
Like this?
Well, not so much like you was ironing a shirt. It was a little softer. That's it. And then she made me put my arms around her.
Like this?
And she leaned down and kissed me, and I guess I kissed her.
Yes, sir. About time, man. Yeah.
Toby, you're doing that darn times table.
But you know something? I never got to the 12 so fast.
12 times 12 is 144.
You doing a nose rub?
What bothers me is what comes after the 12s.
Toby. Me.
She said me. That's cold. Oh man, that worked out perfect, bro.
Fixed her. She's loaded with pressure.
I'll kiss again. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I actually enjoyed that, man. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Damn, that was actually a good-ass movie, bruh. Damn. That was actually nice, though. Damn, that was actually a good-ass movie, man. Hey, Toby actually got... He got us... I'm not talking to you, Sherry.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
It's like, nah. But he actually finally, now look, Miss Holly was the one all along. That just shows you that when you get successful, the girl that's for you is the one that was there, you know what I'm saying? From the beginning. Man, that's real, bro. Finally, about time, for real. You know what I'm saying? About time. I was waiting for that. I wonder what Pops thinks about that. Is it gonna be weird for them? But they're not really blood, so now they can start reproducing. That's beautiful, man. That's amazing. And the way that she did it was so smooth too. And then they remade it. Oh, that was cold, bro. That was cold. Man, that was nice. It's like a 2-hour reaction, bro. I never thought when I started my YouTube channel that I'll be sitting in front of my camera for 2 hours straight. That's crazy. Much love to y'all. I'm still gone. I'm out of town. I won't be back to the end of May. Hope my bro is sitting here giving y'all entertaining content every day like I usually do or attempt to do. I'm out though. Like, subscribe, comment, more bangers coming every day. This was a turnaround movie for me because in the beginning I didn't like it whatsoever, but towards the end I actually started to like it and enjoyed it. It took an hour for it to get there, but I actually got into it though. I'm out though, man. Much love to y'all. Appreciate y'all for still watching me. Appreciate you for supporting me still and everything.